Dead Rising 4 arrived in time for the holiday season with a Christmas-themed entry in Capcom's open-world zombie series. Photojournalist Frank West returns to where it all began, Willamette Mall. Is Dead Rising 4 more than a nostalgia trip, or should Frank have stayed home for the holidays?
Where are we going anyway?
The story picks up 16 years after the original Dead Rising and 1 year after Dead Rising 3. Frank is working as a college professor when one of his students, Vicky Chu, convinces him to investigate strange occurrences at a military compound on the outskirts of Willamette. Naturally, things quickly go awry, and Frank is pulled back into the grisly world of zombie conspiracies. Dead Rising isn't known for having a deep or compelling narrative, but there are some morsels tucked away for dedicated fans that have been following since 2006. The core campaign is divided into 7 case files set in and around Willamette Mall. Throughout the 10-hour journey, you kill thousands of zombies, maniacs, and paramilitary soldiers that are looking to stop Frank at all costs. Completing objectives and dispatching zombies awards prestige points that let you quickly level up, turning Frank into an unstoppable killing machine. Different skills like increased health, improved critical hits, and more inventory space contribute to a steady increase of Frank's abilities, ensuring no challenge is ever too difficult for the player. While this helps you kill enemies and explore Willamette freely, the lack of difficulty and tension quickly results in repetitive encounters, unless you're equipped with interesting weapons.
Frank! It's a zombie!
No shit!
Are you okay?
Combo weapons and combo vehicles return from past entries. Nearly every item can be used or crafted into powerful makeshift weapons, provided you have the proper blueprint. There's a larger emphasis on elemental weapons like the Acid Maul, a giant hammer that sprays acid everywhere, or the Ice Sword, capable of freezing enemies in their tracks. With fewer combo weapons than Dead Rising 3, each weapon feels more significant. It's easier than ever to craft weapons on the go, as Frank doesn't need to have each item equipped in his inventory, he only needs to have the components close by. Killing zombies is the meat of the game, and using the full arsenal of weapons is when Dead Rising 4 is most entertaining. Zombies explode in geysers of blood, decapitated limbs litter the ground, and elemental attacks offer a variety of satisfying effects. There's a steady influx of new weapons to discover, which helps add variety to the killing sprees and encourages exploration. However, aside from the visual flair of some weapons, Dead Rising 4 is not a pretty game, and it's occasionally subject to minor technical problems. New to Frank's arsenal is the Exosuit, a powerful device that can enhance speed and power considerably. The suit is rare, which makes finding one rewarding, especially if you power it up with enhancements like the Slushy Machine that shoots icy tornadoes. However, without one of these enhancements, it's usually more efficient to use your combo weapons or vehicles, making for an inconsistent message about the power of these suits. While many elements from the franchise return, the most notable omission is the timer. Players are able to investigate Willamette Mall and the surrounding area freely in search of survivors and loot. Sporadic side quests include objectives such as saving a survivor or eliminating maniacs. Each quest offers a substantial amount of prestige points, but due to the lack of difficulty throughout Dead Rising 4, they rarely feel worth completing. Removing the timer makes this the most accessible Dead Rising to date, but at the cost of urgency. Venturing out on side quests came at a cost in previous Dead Rising games, adding an extra layer of tension and strategy that's now sorely missed. Frank's photography makes a return for the first time since Dead Rising 1, and it's incorporated into the story and gameplay. There are minor puzzles and optional secrets that can be found by using the camera and its different lens filters. You can also use it to document the horrors of the outbreak, which rewards you with extra prestige points. Multiplayer ditches its co-op campaign in favor of a separate mode that tasks a group of 4 allies to complete varying objectives like finding hidden items or killing specific targets. Missions are timed, which helps bring back that sense of anxiety and pushes players to work together efficiently. Additionally, currency earned in multiplayer carries back to single player for extra incentive to work well as a group. While it's a nice diversion from the campaign, it quickly becomes repetitive due to a limited number of objectives. Dead Rising 4 offers players a chance to explore a zombie-infested open world at their own leisure and kill throngs of enemies ad nauseum. While it's fun to dispatch zombies with a multitude of toys, things quickly get repetitive, and the lack of difficulty removes the excitement of overcoming the horde. Easy Allies reviews are made possible by generous viewers just like you. If you like what you see, check out patreon.com/easyallies to see our other videos, and consider becoming a patron to help us make more.